Hello everyone, my name is Zenitsu and I'm back with another Buddyfight deck profile video. So today is going to be an Ancient World deck featuring Linkdragon Order, and Linkdragon Order as of Ultimate Unite is definitely a slightly underrated deck and a lot of players aren't necessarily looking at it, but that's probably because it's a very hard deck to build considering it's generally a size 1 toolbox style deck, so figuring out which parts and pieces might be a little bit challenging, but with the new cards that came out as of the Climax Booster and Perfected Time Ruler, they definitely got a lot of new tools to utilize, and the biggest two new tools that they got is the Godagito, which allows you to not sacrifice your size 1s, because ordinarily you'd have to sacrifice playing size 1s if you're going for a size 3 style deck, and now you don't have to, on top of which Godagito just is a very powerful card in his own right, filling his soul with all of the different abilities from all of the different D shares of the cards in his soul. And then the other big highlight is going to be 4-share Bath Time, which is the set spell that kind of acts similar to how Godagito works, where you fill its soul up with different D-share abilities, and then it extends those D-share abilities to everyone else. So now you could have even more effects all stacking up and culminating to a very hard board state for the opponent to deal with. Outside of those two new cards, the deck really isn't doing anything. It hasn't been. It's just keeping to that size 1 style rush deck with a toolbox of different abilities, making it hard for the opponent to interact with you, or making it so that you have a lot of additional offensive and defensive options. And then as far as what the spells are doing, they're, again, not really doing anything different other than just trying to get you to the best board state you could possibly get by drawing cards and tutoring out cards, gaining lots of gauge, making sure that you can get to the strongest formation you can as quickly as possible, on top of running a couple of solid defense options. And then the items, most of the time you're just going to be sticking with Bond Glove, but the new item that came out with Godagito is really good if you're playing Godagito. As far as other cards that you could possibly run, again, it's just going to be a toolbox style deck, so just swapping out different parts and pieces for either more effective or a different type of play style. So if you want to go more offensive, you run more offensive cards. If you're running a more defense style deck, you're going to be running more defense focused cards. Again, it's just all what you decide to put into your toolbox. And then as far as cards to run in the side, usually they are going to be cards that help fix the deck's consistency, so more draw and gauge or search options, or something more along the lines of counterattack for the opponent to, again, try to fix your deck for the specific matchup, so that way you have a better shot of winning going into games 2 and 3. So that's kind of the general rundown on Linkdragon Order as of the Climax Booster. I feel like they're a very powerful and underrated deck, but that's probably because it's very hard to build with them, because trying to figure out what tools to include in the toolbox is the most challenging aspect. So with all that being said, I am trying to change up my deck profile content, try to make it a little bit more faster and easier to digest. Feel free to use the comments down below to give your feedback if you like these short form videos or if you prefer the more long form videos. Your feedback and comments would be greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll have the deck list in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Buddyfight content. I do tend to post new content regularly, so you'll always have something to look forward to. And with all that being said, I will see you in the next video.